Now, just quickly, before this video does start, I was editing this and forgot one very important thing. That is, of course, when you do get to watch this video, that I will be rebranding. So if you guys do have any suggestions, any name ideas that I can give my series going forwards, then please leave them in the comment section down below. So I think it's time we get to some sad music. So some of you might be thinking, where has Amp Flix gone? Yes, the entire series of Amp Flix on my channel has been taken down. Mega sad times. So am I in trouble? I would probably say yes. How serious is this on a scale of 1 to 10? I would probably say a good 9, maybe even 10. Am I being sued? Not yet. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty serious. Everything that's going on is pretty crazy, and I received an email yesterday basically saying that I was using a Netflix logo as my own kind of branding. So basically the main issue here is the Amp Flix logo and using that as my branding. Now a lot of people were saying, why don't you just take it out of the video? You know, why don't you just cut the pieces out that you have Amp Flix in? Why don't you just create brand new thumbnails? Well, that's because I have a watermark going right through the entire video. So literally I have to either do a blur tool or literally just re-upload everything with literally a white box over it, which I think is the option I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to re-upload everything with a white box going over it. So I think we're gonna have like a little bit of a watch night coming up in the next week or so, and we're gonna be uploading all of these videos slowly, one by one, and we're just going to have to watch these well, you don't have to obviously, but it would be nice if you could just help me out a little bit. So yeah, with that being said, what I'm going to have to do is just postpone the upload of episode 5 until next week. So it now will come out on the 26th, I think it is, of this month. So it was originally going to be on the 19th, which of course is this Saturday coming, but yeah, things happen. So yeah, like I said, that episode will be coming out next week. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to show you guys the email, but I'm basically just going to read out just the gists of what was said. Now this was a crazy email. I see this and I was like, oh God, I don't like this one. So, my name, cease and desist notice. Oh God, it scares me even now. Attention, my real name, aka Antixx in brackets YouTube, aka in quotation marks Amp Flix, on and then where I live. Please accept this correspondence as a formal notice to cease and desist all activity using likelihood of Netflix Incorporated. The nefarious actions you sought and continue to undertake against Netflix Incorporated not only constitute interference with Netflix Incorporated's business, terms of use, but fraud and misrepresentation. Oh, that's a big word. There's quite a few big words in this one. There's another one coming. Therefore, the aforementioned conduct is actionable under Chapter 5 Copyright Infringement and Remedies Section 501 in brackets A, United States and UK Copyright Design and Patents Act 1988. I mean, this is just all pretty crazy, right? Carrying on with the letter. If Netflix Incorporated is forced to commence a lawsuit in order to address these intentionally disruptive and damaging actions, be advised that we will seek recovery of all attorney's fees and costs incurred herein, I don't know that word, as a result. I'm not very good with English. We demand you remove Netflix Incorporated likelihood logos, not limited to the following: digital print, and then they basically link all of the YouTube videos that I have used Amp Flix in, or Netflix or whatever. I've used it, you know, quite a lot of places, so there was quite a few things going on here. And also, if you did see recently, I did also create merch, which, yeah, they also put that at the bottom of the email too. While we certainly hope this is not necessary, we are prepared to pursue whatever avenues are necessary on our behalf to ensure their business operations continue uninterrupted. Further, upon any further discovery of such activity, we will proceed appropriate legal action. Yours sincerely, that guy, attorney of law. Woo! Gives me chills. So yeah, I'm also going to show you guys one thing right now. Now, this isn't me trying to fight back at you. I'm not trying to prove anything. I've taken them down. I'm going to keep them down. I'm not going to be re-uploading them. This is just my explanation as to kind of like where I saw this. And I think that quite a lot of people are going to see what I'm talking about here. So I thought that I was dealing with parody, which in my head I knew was legal, but apparently to this guy not. So I don't know where I stand, but there is a legal team working with it and stuff like that. But if you put into Google, I'm just going to show you guys this, are parody logos legal? Both copyright law and trademark law allow the use of parody as an exemption to infringement. This is significant when it comes to shirts and logos because it means that you can use a logo that parodies an existing logo without being accused of copyright or trademark infringement. So before all of this happened, that's where I stood on this situation. I knew in my head that I was doing a parody of Netflix. Obviously, yes, the logos are literally the pretty much exact same thing as Netflix, but I have altered them in a way that I thought that I was doing parody, which is supposed to be legal. So yeah, that's kind of where I stand at the moment with this whole entire thing. As you can tell, I had to take down all thumbnails. I've literally just put them as a white thumbnail. I had to take down all videos, and yeah, it was pretty crazy yesterday. When I saw that email, I was a bit like, yep, this is not what I want to be dealing with literally like 4 days before release. Although to be fair, I'd probably rather it now rather than after the next episode, because then that's less things to kind of take down and mess around with, if you kind of know what I'm saying. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take those videos down and keep them down. I have been informed, or like, you know, what's the word? Recommended is the word I was trying to think of. I've been recommended to basically not do the blur tool because you can still see the idea of what it was behind. So what I'm going to have to do, like I said earlier, is I'm going to re-upload all of these videos with a very small white box just over that logo, so that then hopefully there are no more things going on. And obviously, of course, I had an original at the beginning of the video too, so you know, I'm gonna have to try and figure out that too. And also the intro as well. The intro also has that logo on it. I mean, it's just ongoing. I have to try and redo all of the thumbnails. I have to redo all of the videos. So yeah, you're gonna have to give me a little bit of time. But guys, there is going to be episode 1 premiering after this video. So if you guys could help me and just support me just a little bit, that would be so much appreciated right now. I'm not expecting to get the exact same views as I did on episode 1 in this video. Believe me, I'm not. That was in December anyway. December views. We're now in March. I know I'm not going to get that, but if you guys could help me out, that would be amazing. So yeah, like I said, that is going to be up after this video, and that's going to be going out tomorrow evening. Once that video is done, there will be another video that will get premiered straight after that video. So as soon as that video is done, there's going to be episode 2 going up, and that will go up the next one. And I think throughout the day as well, I'm going to try and get all of the teaser trailers up before the episodes too. So there's a lot of work to do, a lot of stuff to get over with. But I do want to just point out that this is in no way trying to kind of fight back my case against whatever has come towards me here. You know what? I'm hoping that we can just leave that behind, but I felt like I deserved to give you guys an explanation as to what has been happening, because loads of people have been messaging me, people that I've never even spoke to before, that are like, I'm really scared, what's going on? And it's like, who are you? I know people are just trying to be nosy and try to find out before everyone else, and I kind of, you know, I've just tried to kept it to myself just a little bit, just to try and let the dust settle. I mean, I think that's all I had to say. I'm trying to think what I had to say. I know that this has been like quite a talky video. Yeah, I think that was. Okay, I think that was everything that I had to say. So episode 1, The Man with a Plan, is going to be up premiering straight after this video. Then we're going to be having episode 2, which is the spreading like wildfire. Then episode 3, so on, so on, so on. And then next Saturday, we're going to be having episode 5, Save My Friend, which, in all honesty, I'm really close to completing. It's actually very almost done. So it was a shame that I couldn't get it out this Saturday, but I think that you guys can understand the situation that I'm dealing with here. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because I think I've said everything, and I think that's all that I need to say. Man, I started like crazy then as well. That's literally where my brain has been over the last 24 hours. But anyway, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you all for like showing all of your like sympathy on Twitter and stuff like that, because obviously that's where you saw it first. But I do want to just give you this explanation. Oh, I'm just going on and on and on. Whatever. Thank you guys. Bye.